Hello, my name is Naveena Yates. I'm a teacher of English. I am presently working at a college in Salalah in southern Oman. It's called the College of Applied Sciences. I've been teaching here for 5 years. I teach in the foundation program, which means the beginner, elementary, pre-intermediate, and intermediate level. Our students are male and female. They're aged between about 18 and 21, and they need English courses to help them get up to the level of college. So starting last year, I guess it was March, we had to start teaching online. But normally I'm teaching a class of between about 15 to about 30 students. And I teach all the levels of the foundation program. But starting last March, we had to switch over to online teaching, which was quite a challenge. But I've taught online before, so it has its advantages. It has its advantages. And this year we continued teaching online. So I teach lower level, but I often teach at least one course. We have two courses that we teach. The upper course is a preparatory course for the first and second years of real college learning. So at the intermediate level, we have two projects. One project is an essay, which is is 500 words, and we have a presentation on Google Slides or PowerPoint, which is on the same topic as their essay. So doing all this in class is a wonderful experience, but doing it online is a real challenge. And I live in Oman, and Oman is a Muslim country, so turning the cam on at home is a new experience for our students. And Omani students are very soft-hearted, and they, in a lot of ways, doing things in a very modern way is very new to them. But it's been amazing. It's really been an amazing year. So a little bit more about me. I am British Canadian. I was born in England, but I grew up in Canada, so I have two passports. And I've been teaching in this area of the world for about 15 years. So I was teaching I was actually teaching in Ireland for 7 years. I was teaching tourists who come to learn English in kind of an immersion program in Cork in Ireland. So I was there for 7 years. And I'm British originally, so it's very easy for me to live and work in Europe. So after that, I was teaching in Lebanon, and then I was teaching high school. So I was teaching grade 10, 11, and 12 in regular high school. Then I was in Morocco, and I taught online for a French company who trained business people all over France. The office was in Rabat, Morocco, but we actually taught online to professionals all over France, and it was actually a great experience. And then I was in Turkey, where I taught for an adult learning school, one of the biggest ones there, called English Time. And we worked with mostly high school students and professionals who wanted to upgrade their English. And then I was in Qatar, where I worked for Qatar Petroleum. And again, we were working with adults. We were working with employees who needed to upgrade their writing skills or their speaking skills, their communication skills. And then I was in Egypt, where I met my husband, and unfortunately I also lost my husband, who is Egyptian. And I was teaching, I created my own agency because I was asked by so many people to help them, get ready for the IELTS or get ready for the TOEFL and things like that. So much of the time I made the best income teaching one-on-one. But I also worked in primary, secondary schools, in international schools. And that's a really heavy job, but extremely rewarding, very, very rewarding. And then I came to Oman 5 years ago, and I've been teaching at a college, the College of Applied Sciences in Salalah. Salalah, only some few people know, is a tourist city, and an amazing tourist city. It's in the southern Oman. So in northern Oman, we have Muscat, and right beside Muscat, we have Dubai. So we can easily go for holidays and shopping in Dubai. But Salalah is just an incredible city. It's a tourist city. It's been built up in the last 10, 20 years for tourists who come for the beaches, because we have Salalah is a long, thin country with a very, very long beach, and it's very pristine and beautiful. And we also I live in the middle of mountains, desert, and ocean, so it's an extremely beautiful place to live. So I'm in the mood for a new challenge now. So I'm looking for employment. I could work with any age group because they're all fantastic. I could work with any level of English learner, but I really enjoy working with young adults, and I really love working with professionals and maybe, people with a lot of experience who need someone who's also got a lot of experience to help them upgrade their English so that they can express themselves. So I'm just making this video to say hello. And we actually record all our lessons at my college. So for the last year and a half, I've recorded every lesson that I've taught. Unfortunately, my students don't open their cams unless they're doing the presentation live. So, you can see me teaching the lesson, you can see what I teach when I flip over to the different screens that I'm using. But unfortunately, you don't get to see all the students and how lovely they are and how wonderful the interaction is. So I'll leave you now. It's very nice to have a chat with you. And I will send my CV and a letter of introduction so that you can have a look at my background. Have a great day.